And boot. Oh, you get first turn blitz, just like I got first turn in the first turn of the game. So you get a free turn.
Nice.
This could go really badly for me, actually.
Okay.
And it shows you where the ball will land, in case you actually want to make a play for the ball. Because technically, you need to win the game, not just put all my guys in the hospital. Oh, poor gutter runner. He's going for it.
Yeah, he's going for it.
That's actually quite awkward for me.
Yeah, he's going for it. That's what we do.
But yeah, let's see. What else? I am eager to see what Games Workshop does with 40k if they actually move the license beyond, like, will the Emperor wake up? Don't know. It might actually happen now if a Primarch can come back, right? I would expect at least one, if they keep going with Primarchs coming back, I expect at least one to come back having flip sides, maybe two. Which is, if you're a 40k fan, it's kind of fun to just speculate over.
So I mean, I think this would be super rad, but so I used to play masses of. Oh, of course, he fumbled it. Bloody.
Well, no, well, that's not a big deal, right? Like,
okay, so yeah,
it's not a pass. It's a lot harder to catch one of those.
I used to play a load of Vampire the Masquerade and things like that, and they did their end times before they moved over to World of Darkness. Like
yeah. No, the whatever the new thing is called. Yeah.
And one thing that was very interesting was that a lot of those campaigns were designed to be based around uncertainty.
Yes.
What could happen, what might happen. It's about what happens in your world, not necessarily about, what goes down. Oh, you're gonna put. Oh, God damn it, Fred!
Oh, he's dead.
Why? Oh! My indescript screams weren't enough.
The body count rises.
Shenanigans.
Oh, this guy's 4 strength. It's going to be hard hitting him.
Yeah, bloody better be, because I need a goal.
Oh, but he doesn't know how to block. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, and one of the things I found really interesting about that was in the core rules of Vamp the Masquerade, Werewolf and all of those, it would allude to what might happen. And then they released their kind of judgment end times that said very specifically how things went down. And I felt that kind of took a lot out of it. And I kind of feel like, we bring the Primarchs back, things go down like that. Ha! Oh, peace!
And turns not over.
You can't see my face.
Rain or not.
Can't see my face.
Failed to pick up the ball.
The rage was
real.
real.
So there was Sure Hands on my screen. Sure Hands is a skill that certain characters have, which gives you a free reroll attempt when you're trying to pick up the ball. In spite of that, he still failed, because sometimes that happens, right? If your character uses a skill for a reroll, you cannot use one of your team rerolls to reroll, so you can never get more than 2 shots at anything in the game. At this rate, neither team is going to emerge intact.
Nope.
I think that's an interesting question. I think business-wise, if you're going to do a relaunch, your character failed his wild animal roll. Oh, yeah. So wild. So in the game, to not make the big monsters all like obviously dominant, many of them have disadvantage traits that cause them to not do what you want them to do. And you and I have actually been really lucky to have the first fail happen this late in the game between both of us. But yeah. Because if they do end the current 40k universe, they're almost certainly setting up some kind of major canon disruption, right? And I'd be interested to see what it is, because we know in Fantasy Battle, for example, they've recently ended the old fantasy universe and replaced it with Age of Sigmar, where the Emperor Sigmar has returned to sort of like a demigod or god.
Yes.
So something similar in 40k. The implication is either the Emperor finally dies or the Emperor comes back, which would be a major shakeup in 40k, and it would affect, the minis and the licensing and the other parts that come out.
There'd be a hybrid of kind of the Horus Heresy style designs with this new kind of golden age, and the, if the Emperor had a text-to-talk device series, would be completely thrown on its head.
That's a really funny series, actually. Oh, you knocked my guy out.
Get dead, you rat bastard.
Wow, our teams are just being ravaged.
So hopefully my wild beast guy will decide that rats are more in favour of things he needs to kill than humans.
Like, when your character has wild animals, they are least likely to do what you want them to if you are not telling them to throw a block or a blitz. However, even when you're telling them to throw a block or a blitz, sometimes they'll just refuse, and that's what happened there.
Yeah.
And the game, hopefully this is capturing properly, shows you the odds of like what roll you need on a d6 if you're using normal d6 for an action. And so here right now I've scrolled over the ball. You can't see it on my end, Will, in your end, Will, but I'm just explaining this. Which means my character needs to roll a 4 or higher on a 6-sided die to pick up the ball. Sure hands will let him try again if he fails, but even then there's a 1 in 4 chance that he will just fail.
Hey, I'd be happy if people are watching your version and not mine, because to be honest,
that's why we're both capturing this time, because that was a suggestion from the comments from our last episode. Now, in Blood Bowl, think about it this way: a professional player who's, like in this case it's a thrower, who's supposed to be good at picking up and throwing the ball, has a 1 in 4 chance of failing to pick up the ball.
You were the one who's talking about firing people. Like, my Norse guys might be getting their kneecaps shattered, but they still stand strong. So you do what you got to do.
This is Blood Bowl for you. Fails to pick up the ball. Someone else. Yeah. So even though he picked it up, the ball scattered, and then the other guy happened to pick up the ball. But because Blood Bowl uses a very simple turnover system. Whenever you try to do something that involves manipulating the ball and fail, your turn ends. If you knock one of your own guys down, your turn ends.
Yes.
That was true up until the previous edition. I have heard, and I haven't read over the rules yet, that in the new edition, the rules for turnovers have changed. But the game at its core is designed to be pretty easy to pick up and pretty easy to play. Oh, wow, you're just knocking my guy around. And now, because you were careful in how you knocked my guy around, your next guy now can throw another block, yeah. Oh, Frenzy. You threw 4 blocks on the same guy, and you can knock him down now with that Starburst roll.
Yup.
Which you do, and the ball is loose, and it's awfully close to my end zone.
Could this be?
But you are running low on guys who have action, who have movement points.
Who's this out of left field? It's Findora. Or right field. I don't know how numbers work.
Or directions. Wow, another one of my rats knocked out. This is getting really ugly.
Boof! Get ratted.
Oh, geez. Can I even try to prevent you from scoring?
Knowing how this has been going so far, probably yes.
This is really bad for me. What do I do? I guess that guy stands up.
But he's got to make a run for it, and there's a lot of big suckers in the way. Except for that could have gone much better, but okay.
Oh, that's no good.
The shoving me with the hurdy-gurdy? Christ.
Yes. I guess I will...
Look inside yourself, Fred.
I'm hoping to knock one of your guys' insides out so I can look inside him.
Oh.
It's just a knockdown, doesn't matter.
Yeah. He's still bleeding quite a bit, but not enough. Oh, so can I blitz for a double move? I wonder. Or can I score in the next turn? That's the question.
Okay, let's do something entertaining even though it's bad.
Okay.
Oh, the dodge failed. What the heck? Failed anyways? Oh well. Now you have an even easier time trying to score.
Right. So, decisions.
The question is, do you want to throw more blocks or do you just want to pick up the ball and try to run it in? And check for your guy to have... Yeah, you got it?
Yep.
And you score.
Yeah! Flex the guns. You see that? That was a Dan.
It was one of the Dans, wasn't it?
Yeah. Trust in Dan, and that's how you bring it home. That's how you bring it home. Also, that orc isn't wearing nearly enough clothing. I don't want to be a prude. Oh, he's dead. He's literally dead.
That makes the other Dan feel better.
Yeah.
On the other hand, because my guy didn't wake up, we are still even in total numbers, because you've got 3 injured, 1 dead. I have 3 injured, 1 unconscious.
Yes, but at what cost?
3 injured and 1 dead on your side. Literally.
Literally. Okay.
So we have not given Carrie enough opportunities to snark at us. We need to throw out more comments where she can point out that we're both amusing but ultimately full of folly.
I think the fact that we're taking this game of football entirely too seriously. I know I am. Right. So. Okay, let's bring you lads in a little bit.
Oh, I guess while you're doing that, I will point out that this is the original Blood Bowl adaptation from about 3 or 4 years ago. What's the name of the studio that did it? It's C something.
I could not tell you off the top of my head. I am entirely consumed with trying to destroy you in a game.
The studio that made this game has made a sequel, second Blood Bowl video game. It is still based on the old tabletop rule set. The revision to the tabletop rule set is more recent than that.
All right, line them up, Fred.
Oh, this is all bad. I sense only pain and woe.
More like pain and yo.
That was very forced.
I'm not even sorry.
Where does this guy go? There.
Look at my luscious ginger locks, ready to play some blitzball. I thought I'd serenade you as you attempt your lineup.
Well, there we go. It's a lot easier once both teams are short massive numbers of players. Another blitz! Awesome. Take your free turn, sir.
I shall.
So yeah, during the game, and it's a toggleable option, once per kickoff, something amusing and random happens. Oh wow. Oh wow, so the ball's gonna land behind your Yeti?
Yup.
That's helpful for you.
How can we help him be the kind of Yeti he needs to be?
Put one of your players beneath where the ball is going to land. Because the ball doesn't land till the end of the turn anyway, so it can't end your turn, right? It's a free chance to just grab the ball when it...
Yep. Lads.
And then throw the block. Yep, one of the most basic strategies in Blood Bowl is have someone off to the side to give what's called an assist, and then two characters that are normally even strength. You get a bonus point of strength for purposes of throwing your block because someone is helping you, and then you get 2 dice. Very common. That's what I'm doing right now. I assume your guy on your right, my left, is going to throw a block on my guy on my far left.
He doesn't appear to be able to do so this might be the end of my turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, during the blitz turn, people who are on the line of scrimmage don't get to take their action.
To simulate the pushing back and forth.
Well, that and in earlier editions of the game, you could. It was way too broken. It was just like then the blitz would not just. Blitzes are already devastating, but under those rules, blitzes just win the game.
Hey, I'm okay with devastating when it's on my side.
Fair.
Okay,
so the guy I want to knock away,
pick it up. It's fine.
The guy I want to knock away so I can pick up the ball has 4 strength, so I'm not knocking him away successfully, am I? Okay. Okay, I'm glad that is now clear.
Your gutter rat doesn't appear to be moving.
Not yet. I may have to pick him up, but we'll see.
Oof. That sounds... Oh, he's out cold.
Nope, he's face up. He just got knocked down. His armor was not penetrated.
Nice.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. Ugh, that's so bad. I'm gonna try anyways because it's more entertaining to try to pick up the ball than to just play safe. Success.
Oh, freaking rat bastards! Yes!
So much for my dynamic play and ending in a desperate attempt to pick up the.
Come on, come on. Bugger!
Yeah. Well, it is raining, which makes it
yeah,
harder.
I should have gone for the takedowns when I had the chance.
Well, the game is based on d6s, right? And a character with 3 strength, with no one interfering trying to pick up the ball, for 3 agility, will normally need a 3 or better on a d6. The rain makes it +1 difficulty, so it goes from a 1/3 chance of failure to 50% chance of failure.
This is why D20s are the best dice of all time ever, and I will digitally fight you to prove this.
The other thing that I would accept as an answer is Blood Bowl is a game of players trying their best and failing.
Ooh.
That's such a bad angle.
Story of my life.
I don't have a choice. Oh wait, I do have a choice. It means I'm sacrificing the well-being of this lineman. Oh well. So characters that are in someone else's tackle zone or is adjacent to another character don't give assists. So by doing that, I can now throw this block at better odds.
So you get a shove. That's not too bad.
Yes, it's enough. And when you're shoving someone, they can go into any of the 3 squares behind where they were.
Yeah. Come on. Come on!
Where'd my other gutter runner go? Oh yes, he's on the ground.
Behind the giant Yeti.
Yeah, how helpful.
Oh, get in the bin!
Dodge, though, lets him try twice. It's a free roll when trying to, bounce away from someone, so it's not unusual to see a gutter runner which has 4 agility, succeed on a dodge, right?
Get in
now, once again,
the bin.
I'm going to try to do something that's exciting but not safe. I'm going to try to dodge into adjacency to pick up the ball, and we will see if I succeed or not. Success. Okay, now where do I go with this ball? This way seems least bad.
Come on, come on! That's what I'm paying you lads to do.
Or maybe I dodged the other way. Did he use dodge?
He did use dodge.
I think he did. And you can only use skills for rerolls once per turn, so it actually matters. Because that means I'd have to... it would be a harder attempt. Where do I go?
Oh, get out! Oh!
I'll just stay there. Let's run this giant guy up adjacent to your guys to make it a little harder.
I want a rematch. I already want a rematch.
We should use the same teams, what with their badly crippled rosters.
Well, at least then I can feel better for breaking a few bones.
Let's see. One has a smashed collarbone. The other two are just badly hurt, so they miss the remainder of this game. One of your guys has serious concussion. One has a smashed knee. The other's badly hurt, and the last one's dead. Oh dear. Oh dear. And you knocked him out.
He ain't coming back.
Well, no, there aren't enough turns for him to try to come back, so... On the other hand, we're both out of rerolls. It's raining, and your team is not great on the agility.
Fuck! Welcome to a world of hate.
Well, welcome to a world where professional players are trained in combat more so than they are trained in...
I definitely feel like the next match would be mine. What do we do? Best out of 3. Come on. Come on, friend.
It's 10 o'clock local time at night. I have to work tomorrow.
Details. Shenanigans. So many shenanigans.
Okay. I have guys who can kind of try to pick up the ball. It's looking awfully risky.
Much like real Super Bowl, while we may have come here to talk about important issues, the games industry, the state of our feelings, all we have come away with is shattered collarbones, drunken teeth, and the need to go get completely smashed. I meant all of that as I said it and didn't fumble it at all.
Well, I mean, the need to get completely smashed. Several of our characters are completely smashed. Just not necessarily in the way you expected. You named one of your characters Otardan?
I just added Dan to the end of his name. I didn't really think it through, I'll be honest with you. You're just gonna rig out him! You are such a jerk!
Oh, you're doing fine. I mean... Sure, that one guy's between 3 rats.
Shenanigans.
And this guy.
Utter shenanigans is what's happening.
You know what? I don't value the lives of my rats. I need to cause you a minor inconvenience instead. Well, your Yeti can try to pick up the ball.
It's not.
The chance is something like 1 in 6, but you can try.
No one else.
Are you feeling lucky, Will? Well, are you?
You know what? Wait, is a fumble, does that count as a switchover?
Yes.
You know what? It's either that or get the last remnants of my team completely smashed. Alright, this guy can get up though, so that's a something. How about this guy? He ain't moving. Alright, whatever. I believe in you, Yeti. I believe in you, Maximum Dan. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are you sure his name is not Minimum Dan?
He's certainly the maximum amount of Dan, but he is not the most Dan-like.
Well, seeing as how you said you might want to have a rematch.
Oh, come on!
Wow, not only did I call it...
He was killed by fans.
Right. There is a certain element of the stereotype of rugby built into this game too.
Rugby fans are actually a rather lovely bunch. They do drink a fair bit. They don't tend to kill people if they come off the pitch. Well, you've still got to get past my frickin' Yeti if you want to pick that ball up.
Yes, I'm actually trying to figure out what I do. Frenzy being mandatory is a problem here, actually.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads. I see that gutter runner. I see him. Don't think I don't.
I might as well try.
And you certainly are trying for it.
Got the ball.
Oh, I'm firing all of them. I'm going to wear that Yeti. You can't see the despair in my face. Oh, I love how you guys can do that in the rain, but my guys can't seem to just pick it up when it's on the floor. Oh. The thing is, it plays a little sound effect whenever the dice is rolled, and I'm starting to despise that sound. Right, you boys, get up. I don't think we can get there in time, can we? No, we can't.
If you're willing to throw a block on my Rat Ogre, maybe. Oh wait, there's that one guy, the thrower, who has no one next to him.
It's possible.
Because you are allowed to what's called go for it, where your character tries to run up to 2 squares beyond their normal range.
Yeah,
but you have to roll a die every time you try, and if you fail, you fall down.
He already got up, so...
Oh, well...
Okay, let's see if...
Well, maybe you can lull me into being greedy and throwing a bunch of blocks instead of scoring.
Oh. Yeah, this guy's just going to have to...
You're throwing a blitz? Interesting.
Oh, notice it works when you do it! I want it known that the Nords will be raging. There will be a campaign of destruction laid upon the Vermintide.
Well, at least your dead don't outnumber your injured.
Is it going to make us play one more hand?
Yes, actually, there's one more turn because I scored, so you have one turn. Literally, that's it. That'll be the last turn of the game. Your
right.
one turn.
All right, let's not faff around. Let's do this quick. All right.
Yeah, I don't think you can score. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my least economically valuable players on the front line because they're going to get hit like 6 times.
Yeah.
Oh darn! I have to put someone I actually care about on the front.
Come on, no messing around.
Everyone else steps back.
Yeah, you're freaking gutter runners. They're getting a kicking in the pub after. That's all I'm saying.
There we go. I'm. Those 3 guys on the front, like bad things are happening to them. But everyone else, nice and safe. You can throw one blitz on someone far away.
All right. Come on.
I get to reorganize my guys to minimize the pain they're going to suffer. I like that.
Anytime now. Come on.
You know what? I don't get a turn to fight back anyways. Let's, make it nice and clear that these guys are abandoning their friends because they're ratlings. That's what you expect them to do.
All right, with any luck, we can start doing some killing.
Last turn of the game, if they're not hurt, I don't care.
Let's do this.
Now, this is where, since you can't throw any more blocks this turn, in the game, one of the ways your characters can earn XP is completing passes. So it is actually worth trying to pick up the ball and throw it to someone else, because that's worth 1 XP for the receiver.
Well...
You want to run the person who will be the receiver closer to, or you can do that. Whack.
Yep.
I never pictured Werdan as such a jerk that he'd punch someone while they're down.
Hey, he does what he's told, all right?
And that's it.
Screw this game. Screw everything about it.
There you go.
It wasn't a complete whitewash, and that's fine. I scored a touchdown, I killed some rats, I broke some bones. It's fine, but...
Kill any of my guys?
No, but they'll die of injuries later, especially when we find them and burn them.
Right. Well, you did injure 3 rats. That almost makes up for 2 fatalities and some serious maiming.
Right, I'm going to go off into a corner and sulk for a good long while and forget about all of this ever happening.
Just have some of that weird sweet tea substance drink thing that James imbibes. I'm sure after a few doses of that, everything will seem
okay. We may
different.
Go head to head, friend, but we both agree that fruit tea isn't actually tea. It's just sugar water.
Yeah, it's sugar water. Well, for purposes of starting a feud, yes, it's sugar.
We'll settle this with James later.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's wrap this on up, man.
Okay.
So, all I can say is thank you all for coming and sticking with for yet another throwdown. I'm going to go back, lick my wounds, work out how in the hell I'm going to pick a game that I can genuinely crush you at.
Well, maybe something I've never played before.
That's possibly what I'm going to choose because I am not above cheating now.